You'll probably hear a lot of people talking about this game now, while PUBG is still not sure if they're the best PC BR. Of course I'm talking about Super People. Oh boy, let's look why this game will be the most dominant game on Steam for a long time. Super People is another product that wants to roll the battle royale genre, which is not weakening in popularity and gameplay. In this work we play the role of a super soldier who has a number of unique abilities used on the battlefields, able to tip the scales of victory in his favor. Not so long ago, because in the second half of August the official last closed beta test for Super People took place. Over 4 million players from all over the world joined the game. Now, from October 9th, the title is available to everyone on the basis of rules is early access. Super People will remain in the model free to play, and even after its full reboot the game will be available to everyone for free. Of course, in the production there will be a certain micropayment model based on a number of cosmetic things that do not significantly affect the gameplay. Building chapters is quick and easy thanks to a very fun archetype system. Essentially, players choose templates such as blaster, brawler, strong arm, gadgets, etc. Each template gives players a starting ability score spread, a list of powers to choose from, and a few other stats such as health and movement. If you really want to design a chapter from scratch, there is a generic wildcard template, which allows players to choose from all options available as they wish. Stats include typical things like strength and mind, but also common skills like fighting and shooting. I like this as it enables you to build Hawkeye without giving him Spider-Man levels of agility. Stats range from -2 to +5, with normal human maximum being +2. Powers are ranked as major, minor, and boosts. Most archetypes get 1 major power, 2 minor powers, and 4 boosts. Also, these can vary somewhat. Boosts can be lesser powers or advantages on other powers, like burst effects, armor piercing, etc. The list of powers seems reasonably complete. You can trade 2 boosts for a minor power and 2 minor powers for a major power. You can also gain more boosts by taking quirks like weaknesses, enemies, etc. So the lists of powers are not as limiting as they may seem at first. So far I've been able to easily build most of my chapter concepts and quicker than in most systems. I've loved template chapter creation ever since I played games like West and Star Wars or older edition of Shadowrun, and I enjoy it here as well. The archetypes cover most common superhero concepts, and it's easy to build a focused, competent hero in just a few minutes. In addition to attributes and powers, each chapter is also defined by their 3 things. These include their origin, a positive thing, and a negative thing. Origins are chosen from a list of common super origins, such as mutant, intensive training, cyborg, etc. Amusingly, super ape is an option on the list. The other 2 things are player defined, also some examples are given to get the creative juices flowing. Once per session, a player can call out their origin or positive thing to get a +2 bonus to a roll, and as you might guess, once per session a GM can call out their negative thing to give a penalty or compel them to act against their best interests. In return, they grant a player a karma point. This is a very simple riff on fate's aspects or icons' qualities, and I love this version of the system. It's a nice narrative touch, but it doesn't get confusing or bogged down. SAR uses zone-based movement, which of all the abstract movements stands out there. It's probably my favorite. I find it much easier to use with maps or online play than range bands or other hand-wavy mechanics. Most characters can move 1 zone per turn, although powers like flight or super speed can increase this. Significant elevation changes also count as a zone, so flying from the ground to the top of a building or 1 zone away would cost 2 zones of movement. The game is primarily focused on combat, so players looking from things like social systems or complex advancement rules and such may be disappointed, but for its clobbering time superhero action I really think SAR is an excellent candidate and deserves a look. I picked up a bought copy from Drive-Thru RPG and I'm impressed with the the quality of the book. Both the front and back cover feature great art and are homages to classic Marvel comic books, a nice touch. Overall, I think it is worth playing game. Looks quite polished already, fun to play and easy to learn. Longer and more detailed review will come in a month when we will see how will game develop. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to our channel.